You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey everyone, what's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, happy Monday to all my hoodies, followers, subscribers, friends, family, lurkers, bushwatchers. Everybody, come on in. Please like the video. Please share the video. Support the hood table. If you just like the video and you're only in here for a few minutes, still please thumbs up the video. Thank you so much. Hey, of you, how you doing, my love? Hey, my dear, how you doing? Good seeing you. Good seeing you. Oh boy, it's a lot going on. A lot going on, y'all. Um, I'm gonna drop this link just in case anybody wants to come on. I'm gonna drop the StreamYard link just in case anybody wants to chime in on the conversation here. Um, First things first, I want to show y'all my shirt. See my shirt, just in case y'all missed some of my pictures on my community wall, or just in case y'all ain't seen none of my pictures, follow me on Facebook or whatever. But anyway, this is my shirt that I had made. Aces Yaya established 2021 for my new grandbaby, my first new grandbaby. You gonna come on in a minute, view? Okay, awesome. Hey, Taze Inc. What a day! What a day! What a day! I mean, I have to say, I was having such a great time this weekend. Y'all know I've been MIA on my reviews because I was getting together all the things for my son's first baby, my first grandbaby. And I had a lot of desserts to cook and make and design cupcakes and chocolate covered treats. And then I made a custom design personal cake for the baby mother to be. And so I've been busy the last few days. So Sunday, I caught myself relaxing and I like almost missed the news. Like I wasn't even trying to watch no news. I was just chilling with my friend. We just kicking back, having a few drinks, a few drinks in the red cup. Mm-hmm. And then I heard about another shooting in Minneapolis, out of all places. Another shooting in Minneapolis during, in the midst of the Derek Chauvin trial. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, this one just, I mean, they all are bad. It's all devastating. It's all bad. Every time we hear about somebody dying at the police, being shot down by police. And I know some people got to be the devil's advocate. Oh, he shouldn't have tried to do this, or he shouldn't have did that, or he shouldn't have did this. But sometimes it's just the way. It's all in the way it happens. Like this particular fatal police shooting of Daunte Wright. I was talking to my son, who's 20, by the way. He's 20. Just turned 20 last week in February. About to be on his third year of college. And we was talking about it, and he was telling me, Mom, why does it always seem like the cops just they don't seem like they fit to be armed? Because the thugs out here, they seem to be less armed and dangerous than the police. And how many times do we hear cops saying, I meant to pull the taser and pull the gun? And so we keep asking these police officers, the police chiefs, the governors, the mayor, I mean, everybody in charge. How much police training does a police officer need? I mean, do y'all need 3 years of training? 2 years of training? And when you go to the gun range, of course, I ain't never applied to be no police officer, nothing like that. Um, just well, the real reason I never applied to be a police officer was because back in the day, I had too many criminals in my own family, and they probably wouldn't have never wanted to be around me. I'd have been all alone on the holidays, all alone on my birthday. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. They were like, "Don't go around telling you, no, she the falls. That's 5-0. No, but you know what I'm saying. That's one of the reasons why I never want to be a police officer. But the fact that they keep asking for more training, special training, and although I've never been trained as an officer, I have took like shooting classes, been at the range. You know how they have those classes that you can pay for where you're not only just shooting a gun and practicing on your shot, but you also doing like simulated training where they have like the good guy, the bad guy, you running around and you're doing all that kind of stuff. So I know the police training got to be at a much, much higher scale than what we might do at our neighborhood gun range. You know what I'm saying? And then the fact that when it comes to the taser, and when it thank you, Mario, and you can come on, Mario, if you like. I dropped the link. Hey, View.
Hey, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well. Thanks for jumping on.
Yeah, I wanted to say something about the new shooting. Like you said, while we're going through a trial with
Oh,
the other shooting, and this
mm-hmm,
young man was unarmed also,
mm-hmm.
as usual. Um,
Yep,
and like you said,
as
I've
usual.
also heard them say they were pulling the taser. They meant to pull the taser, but they pulled the gun. I'm like, really?
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead. I just wanted to listen for a little bit, but
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, please chime in whenever you feel the need. Please chime in.
Okay,
But
baby.
yeah, I was just getting to the fact that, like Mario said, the handle on a gun versus a taser are made much differently. There's no way she could mistake, and he said he, but he probably meant she because it was a woman. There's no way she could mistake one for the other, and that's what I don't understand because it keeps happening over and over again. And then the fact that the gun your gun is on your dominant side of your body. Because of course you want to use your dominant hand because you want to make sure your aim is good and all that. And the taser's on the opposite side. So that's another thing. Like your dominant hand should just mean something just by dominant. I'm a dominate. I'm a power. I'm a take over. I'm gonna take control. Shoot to kill. That's what that gun is there for if they need it to shoot to kill. But then you use your non-dominant side to grab the taser. So I'm really confused about this whole situation because we even heard the lady View. I know you've seen the video like most of us, and she was screaming taser, 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 taser.
Yes,
But then
ma'am. I
put
saw
the gun.
that. Mm-hmm. And they don't even make it an option. And okay, and like some of the previous shootings and killings that have been caught on tape, I'm trying to figure out why, especially when it's somebody that's unarmed, or even if they are armed, why are they shooting to kill? Now, this is after they. Why are they shooting to kill? I thought you're supposed to shoot to disarm, or either shoot to maim. So, like, what about shooting in the kneecap so somebody would fall down? Shooting in the hand or the arm, but they're shooting straight to the head, straight to the heart. So that's the part I don't understand. And that young man in the car, what he had 33 bullet shots or whatever. I'm like, they seem like they're just going for the kill first. I mean, there is no other
Mm-hmm.
option. Now they did speak with that young man for a while, But the outcome is always the same. We always end up dead.
It is. It's the outcome is always the same, and it's like, I agree with you. I agree with you that that used to be the thing. I mean, I thought that used to be the thing where they would shoot to unless they can vividly see or think there's like a true threat. Like if you don't see no gun, you don't see no weapon. It's either that or they always think. Oh, we thought, they always thinking and making wrong moves, wrong decisions. And in this case, it's just like, okay, they did talk to the man. They was trying to put him in handcuffs. We don't yet know why he jumped back in that car. We know he had a warrant, but still, he was in the car with his girlfriend as well. And while they up there talking about taser, because he was trying to take off, there was somebody else in that car. And he has a child. You know, he has a child, right?
Yep.
Thank God the child was not in the car.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I kept thinking about.
Yep.
Oh, excuse me. But go ahead.
Well, you remember that other young man? This was a while ago. Him and his girlfriend and his little baby was in the back seat, and he was reaching for his driver's license or something like that, and they ended up shooting him to death right there in the car. I mean, I'm not understanding, and I agree with what the person said. You are supposed to, Mario says, you're supposed to shoot to kill. You're supposed to only shoot to stop, or you're not supposed to shoot to kill, right? You are supposed to only shoot to stop them or disarm them. Exactly. But it seems like they're not doing that.
Right. They never do. And 402 Revenue said law enforcement don't shoot warning shots. All shots are made to kill. And I'm not saying they necessarily got to be like bang, bang in the air, how we see it on TV, stop before I shoot. I'm not saying they shouldn't shoot to man. I think that they like the guy, he was getting in the car. They couldn't shoot the tire. They couldn't shoot. I mean, it's always like a shoot to kill situation. It's always like that. It doesn't make any sense. And then on top of that, like, so what? The guy was getting away. Why did you have to shoot him? He didn't have a gun on him. He didn't have no weapon. Did he have a hostage? Was he harming somebody else? They just shot him because he was trying to get away. And even if it was a taser, why do you even have to use a taser? Just get in your car and try to get the guy. Try to stop the car. Call ahead of time. Put some stop sticks. Something. It seemed like there's never another option besides shoot to kill.
Yeah, you asked some good questions right there.
I just don't get it. Wavy Cam said, "There's 3 officers. Y'all really can't apprehend one person, and he wasn't." Thank you. The boy looked like he weighed 90 pounds, and the officer was standing behind him. You saw how big that officer was. View. The officer
I
looked like he
did.
weighed at least 230, 240.
Yes. He also looked overweight, which that's a whole nother conversation. But so why? I mean, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. Like Cam said, they could. It's so many officers. Why couldn't nobody just? He was right there. He shouldn't have even been able to jump back in the car. Like the dude who was trying to put on his handcuffs, he was up there talking to him. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. That's when the other officer should have jumped in and realized, okay, this man might try to run. Let's all grab him. And let's all grab him, try to get him down on the ground, and let's try to. No, they allowed him to get into the car, and then they shot the gun. Now, if they would have tasered him, I could go with that. Okay, if they had to taser him, I could go with that because it's better than shooting him and killing him. Then they shot him in the chest.
Yeah, in the chest. I don't remember what he did. What's the reason why they had to do that? There we go. That's what I wanted to ask. Go ahead. Let me mute myself.
That's okay. That's okay. They pulled him over because it's against the law to drive in a car with incense hanging from your rear view window. I mean, mirror.
How that's so trivial.
That's why they initially pulled him over. And then I guess during the traffic stop, they realized that he had a warrant. And I didn't even know that. Like I was gonna hit up my homegirl who sometimes pops up on our stream yard, Candace, who used to live in Minneapolis. I had no idea that that was a crime.
I don't even understand that.
Incense?
I mean, what danger would that be unless the incense falls and hits you on the leg while you're driving? But all you get is an owie. But I mean, I can't even understand why that would be. I guess they're saying anything open fire. Well, you're smoking a cigarette, so that's a flame. I don't know. I can't even think about anything that would make that
I,
a law.
I had no idea that you can't say it's something like, oh, well, it could, narrow their view while they're driving, their vision, their sight. Because people hang dice, people hang their baby sneakers, people hang all kind of stuff. Their work badge, their handicap sticker, they hang all kind of stuff on their rear view mirror. So I'm gonna have to look that up unless somebody in the chat knows what's the deal with the incense. You said it's a crime here?
Yeah,
A
I'm
crime?
googling it now. I'm googling it now.
Hold on, Mario. It's a crime where? Hold on. While driving. Where is that at? Mario. When you say here, what do you mean here? Are you talking about here, like in Nebraska, like in our city? He can't be talking about our city. He can't be. Mm-mm. Are you serious, Mario? I have never heard of anybody get pulled over in Nebraska, let alone Omaha, where we live, for having something hanging from the rearview mirror while driving. I'm gonna have to look that up. Are you googling, Miss Pam?
Yes, I am. And listen, I'm trying to detail the Google, but let me just read what I just found just by Googling it, and I'm going to research it in a little bit more. It
Okay.
says, in all honesty, it may be illegal in some areas, so you should check out the laws where you live. Because I just Googled, is it illegal to drive with burning incense? And then the only thing I can see so far, but let me Google some more. But only thing I can see so far, they're saying something about the carcinogens in the incense. But don't cigarettes have carcinogens?
You know,
Go ahead.
I'm reading it and I was right. It says it's not just about the law. They said it is not just about the law for a few seconds. Let's not think about vehicle laws or fines. They said think about your safety measurements. If you believe that hanging an object from your rearview mirror increases your risk of getting into an accident, just remove it. Why take a chance? Also, it's important not to watch movies or listen to loud music, especially with headphones. Well, of course we knew that. We know that. But they said you should remove any distraction that may become a safety hazard while driving, like hanging objects could damage your like it's what it says. It says it seems that the line is blurred between what does and doesn't constitute as an
Mm-hmm.
obstructive view, and that's my thing. I was saying, like, what constitute an obstructive view? Because you see everybody has something hanging from their rear view mirror. Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I said, Mario, you talking about here in Omaha? I had no idea.
Let's see. I'm still looking, but this is an incense stick. And how do you see it well enough to see an incense? I don't even understand because I'm driving. I
Well,
barely
see,
can
they
see.
talking about. I think they talking about the kinds you get from like the car wash. They have like the pine tree, the pine,
Oh yeah.
those kind of things. That's what they're talking about. And that's crazy because I was just at the car wash the other day and I paid the $10, the highest one with the wax and all that, and they give you a free incense to hang on your rear view mirror.
Oh, I call those air fresheners.
Yeah,
Oh,
air fresheners.
okay. Because I'm thinking of real incense, like you put in a stick and a candle and a. Oh, this is different. Now that's even dumber because everybody has air fresheners.
Yes, and Wavy Cam said he has a big Vegeta doll on his mirror. Never got pulled over once. That
Well, I feel stupid because I was sitting here googling burning incense stick. You know, okay, so we're talking about an air
that's
freshener
okay.
that you hang. Okay,
Uh
well
huh.
that sounds even stupid. I mean, I cannot believe that, and
I
I
can't
think a
either.
lot of those things. I mean, well, I guess a lot of people hang them over their. They used to hang them over the cigarette lighter and maybe the radio
Mhm.
thing, but most people put them over the I mean the mirror, the rear view mirror.
Yep, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody, like Mario said, is illegal here in the state of Nebraska. So in our city of Omaha, I guess he's telling me that it's illegal here. But like I said, I don't know anybody. I know a lot of people, and I don't know anybody who doesn't have something hanging from their rearview mirror. So I guess, like Mario said, is at police discretion. But I don't think cops is really see this. This what makes me even suspect even more. Like, did they already know he had a warrant? Because of course they need something to pull you over, right? And I guess they could easily be like, oh, well, he had air freshener hanging from his rear view mirror. So it's going to be a lot of speculation into this, even though she claims that she used a gun by accident instead of a taser.
Yeah, that sounds racially profiled, and it triggered him, and he had to warn, and it just set off the whole thing. I mean, that running is not the thing to do, but getting
No, it's
shot
not.
and killed, that's not the, yeah, he got
It's
triggered.
definitely not.
Mm-hmm.
It can be very triggering, especially I mean, who was I talking to? I was talking to my friend, my homegirl the other day. I think Keisha, who some of y'all know from jumping on here before, but I think it was Keisha. And we was talking about how we, even as women, be terrified when we even see a police car drive next to us, behind us, when we see the lights coming on, even though we know we have committed no crimes, we got our license, our insurance, right tags, all that kind of stuff. But you just feel like this fear, like your heart starts pounding faster, and all these thoughts start running through your chest because you never know which policeman you might face that day. Is it the
Yeah.
good cop,
Mm-hmm.
the angry one, the one who
Mm-hmm.
had a bad day?
Yeah.
You
And
know,
it's okay. It's illegal, a legitimate excuse for the police to pull you over, and the courts have upheld that the police can stop you solely for having an air freshener dangling from your rearview mirror.
crazy.
See, I think they were reaching, and I think that they were racially profiling. I really do.
I just can't. You know, it's the what. I guess it's crazier because who out there, anybody watching, who out there have ever heard of somebody getting pulled over for something like that? You just don't even hear about stuff like that. And again, everybody has something hanging from their rearview mirror. And yeah, you could have your view obstructed, but I think that's more of like, you know how some people be having everything hanging from, they have big old feathers, they have, just all kind of stuff hanging from their rearview mirror. But just a air freshener, a tiny little tree.
Well, this is putting everybody on notice. So because especially if you haven't done anything or that people are looking for something to do, I like somebody said in the audience, I do think that they probably ran his tags or something, and they just was looking for somebody and they got a hit. So they used
Mm-hmm.
that. But here's some things other people have put behind their rearview mirrors that police officers have pulled them over for: graduation tassels,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
necklaces, air fresheners, mirror charms, religious pictures, dream catchers, headphones, cords, lanyards with keys. I mean, I just
Yep.
never even knew that that was against the law. Oh my
Me
goodness!
neither. And
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 now
I
this
I
man is.
remember I remember when I graduated from high school, that was like everybody had like their graduation tassel like hanging from their car. Everybody has their ID, their work ID. Everybody has a lanyard. I even have my okay. I have a long cord for my cell phone. It's so long that I have it wrapped up several times over my rear view because it's so long.
Hmm?
So it's like everybody has something hanging off their rearview mirror. It's just crazy. But Mario said if they ran his tags, then they knew he had a warrant if it was registered to him. But they chose the air freshener as a basis to pull him over. But
Mm-hmm.
even with the warrant, you have to probably see they didn't know that he had a warrant though before the air freshener thing. And what I want to see, what I would like to know, especially if I was his parents. was what's the percentage of people y'all pulled over initially for a air freshener?
Mm-hmm.
How often does that happen? Because nobody hears about that kind. I never would have thought that this was illegal till this shooting.
Yeah. I had no idea.
Mm-mm. Oh, Tazy said she was pulled over years ago. How many years ago? And it was told that it was illegal to have an air freshener. I didn't get a ticket though, but I got a speeding ticket. See, so okay, so they probably pulled you over because you were speeding, and then probably tried to tack one on there too, talking about it's illegal to have an air freshener. And I would
Mm-hmm.
think that's just an officer being an ass. I mean, all the things that all the things that go on out here in the cities, and they pulling over people for air fresheners.
Mm-hmm. I used to have those fuzzy dice. I don't know why, but they were,
Mm-hmm.
I think they were air fresheners, the fuzzy dice you hang over there.
Yep.
Oh my
Yep.
goodness.
Everybody
Well,
used to have a pair of fuzzy dice, especially if you was old school, had them Lax or them Lincolns, you know.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just wanted to come on because I heard the topic and I just wanted to hop on and I wanted to say hello and that I'm supporting you. And then I'm going to I did the thumbs up when I came in and I'm just
Thank
going to
you.
listen in the bushes. Thank
Thank you,
you.
sweetheart. I appreciate it. And everybody make sure you go hit up A View is a View, her channel. She is
Oh,
a YouTuber.
thank you, baby. All right.
You're welcome,
I'm
love.
going to the bushes.
All right. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Yes, thank you, A View, for jumping up on the stream. And I'm gonna drop the link again if anybody else wants to get up on here. I don't know. And you know what? It's crazy because I just did a review earlier today on what was it, Queen Sugar, season 5, episode 8. And anybody who's watching Queen Sugar, like most of the TV shows that was recorded and filmed last year, especially if they're mainly like black cast of the shows, a lot of their scenes and storylines revolve around the George Floyd murder and Black Lives Matter and all the backlash, across the world and, all that kind of stuff. And in this latest episode, there's a little boy on there named Blue who him and his dad, Ralph Angel, were standing on their own property and they were protesting, Black Lives Matter, you know, justice for George, things like that. And a police officer pulled up who appeared to be racist. And they is down south, so if you watch the show, I'm not just reaching, okay? You just gotta, be a fan of the show. But anyway, he appeared to be racist. And the little boy, his dad kept telling him, don't run, don't run, don't run, don't run. He always taught his son, don't run, don't run. And the little boy is only like 8, 7, something like that. He's real young. And he didn't run. But when he went to sleep that night, in his dreams, he had a nightmare. And in that dream, he was running. He was like running across this field. And he kept seeing his father's face. Don't run. Don't run. Don't ever run. Don't run. And it's crazy because in the nightmare, the white cop was behind him shooting at him. And in front of the little boy was his mother saying, come here, come here, you know. And it just sends a message because when I was watching that show, a little bit later I saw Daunte Wright's mother in a video, and I'm gonna play this video of her real quick. You said you're looking at CNN right now. They said the officer has been with the Air Force for over 20 years or so. She should know better. Different. Thank you. That's what Wavy Cam said up above. That's exactly what Wavy Cam said up above. And that's what they said, that she is a senior. That's what they call her. They said she is a senior officer. She ain't no rookie. She ain't new to this. And she should know better. Like even Mario said, or I think it was Mario, who said, and thank you, Tony Dipples. I saw you up there saying you came through to support. Thank you, love. Um, they said, she's a senior. She's a vet. So she should know better. And so, would she get a slap on the wrist? Would she get a slap on the wrist like they commonly do? Because even though she's a senior, you on the force 20 some years, and you up there screaming taser, taser, taser. But then You pull your gun. Somebody please explain to me. Somebody please explain to me, child. You said her lack of continual training negligence on her part. I mean, dude, is it that the people who've been on there forever, who've been on the force forever? Is it the fact that they think they don't need to be retrained? You know? Okay, let's look at this video. Oh, okay, where is it? Where is it? Let me close some of these. Close some of these streams. I just want to close some of these streams so I can pull up the right one. Okay. Hey, silly mommy for life.
He called me at about 1:40, said he was getting pulled over by the police. And I said, well, why did you get pulled over? He said they pulled him over because he had air fresheners hanging from the rearview mirror. I said, okay, take them down. And he said, Mom, they want to know about insurance. I said, I will, when the police officer comes back to the window, put him on the phone and I will give him the insurance information. Then I heard the police officer come to the window and say, put the phone down and get out of the car. And Daunte said, why? And he said, we'll explain to you when you get out of the car. So I heard the phone get either put on the dashboard or dropped. And I heard scuffling and I heard the police officer say, Daunte, don't run. And then the other officer said, put the phone down, and hung it up. And then a minute later, I called and his girlfriend answered, which was the passenger in the car, and said that he'd been shot. And she put it on the driver's side and my son was laying there lifeless. And then I said, where are you? And she said, I don't know. And the other officer said, hang up the phone. She hung up the phone and I called 911 to find out where they were. Then I get here and there's a car accident and my son's laying on the ground. And he was only 20 years old. He didn't deserve to be shot and killed like this. And I don't want all of this. I just want my baby home. That's all I want. I want him to be home. I don't want everybody out here chanting and screaming and yelling. I just want him home. That's it.
You said it's your first time hearing her whole story completely? I was literally all over the internet trying to find the best video footage for you guys. What I was saying before I showed y'all that, the reason why I showed y'all that video, some of y'all might have already seen it, but like I said, I was describing a scene in this TV show that I was reviewing. And in this boy's nightmare, the cop was shooting at him, and his father was telling him, don't run, don't run. But the little boy was running, and in front of him was his mother saying, come here, come here, come here. And I equate that nightmare to what a lot of us as mothers go through with our sons. Like, we know there's always a possibility that our children could run into the police, get pulled over. My sons, thank God, nothing ever happened to them, but they each have at least been pulled over twice. Sometimes it's for some bogus mess. Sometimes it might have been going through a yellow light, should have stopped. One time I think it was one was speeding, and it happens. Kids get pulled over. They new drivers. They both under 24. Um, and the only thing I ask of them the most is to come home, to make it home. Like, in certain situations, just like us, I'm an old head and I still get nervous and paranoid when a cop get behind me. So imagine how these children feel when they young and they see all these young black people being slain down like dogs in the street. Slain down like dogs in the street by police officers. And many of them, almost all of them, don't usually have a weapon. and they pulled over for some bogus mess. Sometimes it could be legit, but still, they get slain down. And the first thing they might want to do is like, I'm scared. I don't want to be here. I want to run, even though we teach them not to run, not to run, not to run. Don't run. Do what they say. Keep your hands where the officers can see them. Don't reach for the phone. Don't reach for this. If you are reaching, do it very, very, very slowly. Tell the officer, I'm reaching for my wallet. I'm reaching. I mean, the things we have to do to try to get our children home alive. It's just, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, but it's necessary. It's necessary because we just want them to come home. We just want our kids to come home. And in this situation, yeah, the boy did have a warrant. I don't know if they posted why he had a warrant, what the warrant was for, but they did say that he had a warrant, which they found out after they pulled him over for the I just can't believe. I mean, it's not funny. I'm not laughing at any way about this situation as far as him getting killed. I just can't believe that even in my own state, I'm just now finding out that it's also illegal for us in the state of Nebraska to have something hanging from our rear view mirror. I had no idea, and I've been driving since the age of 15. And everybody I know, everybody I don't know, has something hanging from their rear view mirror. You can walk past every car at the supermarket, and somebody got something hanging from their rear view mirror. And most of the time, it's their work badge. Most of the time, it's their work lanyard, their lanyard with their work badge. Most people, if you like me, when I used to work at the office, I used to always leave my badge in the car, somewhere, at home. So I had started to always hang my lanyard, my work badge from my rear view mirror. Everybody does it. Everybody has air fresheners. Some people hang their sunglasses. So Mario just brought it to my attention in the chat earlier that not only Minnesota has that law, but even my state of Nebraska. And so, like a views of you when she was up here on the stream, she said everybody needs to take notice. Find out what the rules are in your state for putting something on your rear view mirror. Because I swear I've been living in Omaha, Nebraska my whole entire life, born and raised. And I ain't never heard that law that we can't put anything in a matter of fact, why ain't it in the dang driving handbook? If that is such a law that they think is so important, so they think it's a possibility that your the percentage of you getting into a wreck is higher if you have something hanging on your rearview mirror, then why ain't it in the handbook? Book. I probably took the driving test 3 times over my life. Well, more than that, because when I was in high school, I flunked it several times, and then I had to retake it. Then when I got older, I had my license taken away, and I ain't telling y'all why. But I had my license taken away for a stint when I got older. I was still in my 20s, just being young. And I had my thing taken away again. So after I drove down to Lincoln, paid like $300, $400, $500 to get my stuff reinstated, I had to take another license. Then there was a time where I had to get my license again, like maybe, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago. But that was because I let it expire. I forgot to renew it and I let it expire. And when you let your license expire, you have to go down there and take the stupid test again. But I just took the written test. I think did I have to take the driver test? I think it was just the written test. But then both my sons recently, they new drivers, so they didn't take driving tests over the last few years. And I used to help them study. If it's illegal to have anything hanging from your rearview mirror, shouldn't it be in the driver handbook? Thou shalt not run a red light. Thou shalt slow down to pedestrians. Thou shalt stop behind a school bus when the signal is out. Thou shalt not cross. Stop so many feet in front of the railroad track. But if it's that important for our view, they think our view would be restricted by a little bitty air freshener or something like that. I just think it should be in the handbooks. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Now, will a lot of people stop putting things in their rearview mirror? Can I get a show of hands? Especially if you stay here in Nebraska, where I literally just found out. Now I got to go to my car tomorrow and feel like compelled to take down my again, like I said, I went to the car wash yesterday. You know, it was nice this weekend. Everybody was at the lake. Everybody was turned up at the lake, showing off their nice cars, their little cute outfits, their booty shorts, all this kind of stuff. Excuse me. And I washed my car and I paid the highest amount at the car wash, which was $10 at that particular one. I got washed. They shined my tires. They put some bright stuff on my tires. They gave me a wax. And I was about to pull up onto the little conveyor belt or whatever. And he said, hold up, you forgot your free air freshener. And I was like, oh, shoot, let me see which one do I want. It was called Spring something or something like that. And oh, God, it smells so good. I'm telling y'all, my car smells like brand new. I can't remember what scent it was, but my car smells good when you walk up in there. White chocolate smells good. So now, should I go out to my car, remove my air freshener? You said, did y'all hear that the officer that was fired? Did y'all hear about the officer that was fired for pepper spraying Ella? Oh yeah, I heard about that too. I sure did. Matter of fact, I wanted to discuss that last Friday. Um, uh, there were several things I wanted to discuss last Friday for Friday Night Live, but I canceled Friday Night Live because I was too busy baking all those desserts and goodies and treats and stuff for my son's baby shower. So we canceled Friday Night Live. I'm just now trying to get caught up on my shows, my TV reviews, but yeah, so I didn't get the opportunity to do that. We didn't even get an opportunity to do the free drawing. So that is going to have to come into play this Friday. Okay, we trying to keep up, y'all. We trying to keep up, but I've been really busy over the last few days. But yes, I did hear about that, Tony Dimples. That is cray cray. I heard that they're calling for. I can't remember, but let me see if I can pull it up. Police, pepper spray, lieutenant. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to show you guys this as soon as the ad stops. Alrighty, let me share the stream. This is just in case some people didn't. I think most of everybody probably saw it, but I'm going to show it.
One police officer has been fired and another is under investigation for a traffic stop where an Army lieutenant was pepper sprayed, handcuffed, and held at gunpoint. CBS's Jeff Pegues has the disturbing body cam video that the state's governor says left him angered.
Keep your hands outside the window. Pulled over because he had no visible license plate, Army Lieutenant Garan Nazario was clearly worried about what could happen to him if he got out of the car.
I'm honestly afraid to get out.
Temporary tags on Nazario's new SUV were taped to the back windshield, something the Windsor, Virginia police officers had apparently overlooked.
Get out of the car now!
I'm serving this country and this is how I'm treated.
Get out!
Officer Joe Gutierrez, who was fired Sunday for his role in the incident, responds by using a phrase referencing death by electric chair.
You're fixing to ride the lightning, son.
The situation escalates from there.
Hold on. Just get out the car.
I'm trying to breathe. Ugh, that's up. That's
Out of the car now.
Nazario eventually exits the SUV.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground now. Can you please talk to me? Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
It is a sad commentary that when a African-American male who is in uniform is still afraid to exit a car in today's day and age.
Today, the Sergeant Major of the Army praised Nazario's professional response to the situation. "I'm very proud of him," he wrote. Nazario, who was ultimately not charged, has filed a $1 million lawsuit.
Wow. You're not cooperating. Get on the ground.
Alleging that the officers involved were racially biased and dangerous. There is more to Nazario's lawsuit. It also alleges that the officers involved threatened to destroy his military career if he complained. The town of Windsor says that it is retraining all of its officers, including the one who was not fired. Nora.
All of it caught on tape, and it has angered so many. Jeff Pegues, thank you.
You hear that? More training. It always comes down to more training. How much freaking training do police need to show like some type of compassion and some type of understanding? He's getting pulled over because they couldn't visibly see his plates. And they all pull out on him and then pepper spray him. And he did nothing wrong. He was in his army fatigues. He told them, "I am a lieutenant. I am serving this country." And they still treated him like that? Girl. And you see why these young adults that get pulled over, they be scared and be trying to get away. Even if you do have a valid warrant that you could possibly get arrested for and taken down to jail, it's like, okay, is they gonna pull me over for that warrant and just say, "Get out the car, let's take you down"? Or am I gonna end up dead lying in the street like a dog, like a lot of times they do to us? There's grown men out here, grown women who fear their freaking lives when they get pulled over and they know they done nothing wrong. So that's why I say a lot of times these people, it's always a devil's advocate that's on the cop side. Well, they shouldn't run. They should just do this. They should do that. But sometimes you can do everything by the book, how your mama taught you, how your daddy taught you, how the streets taught you, how the media taught you, how all these other people who done died out there that could have been prevented. All these lessons that we learn, and you could still be killed and slain in the middle of the street like a dog by the police. Even if you serve your country, even if you stand on the front line and serve your country, you can get maced, tased, and shot because they cannot see your license plates on your truck. You know what? I can't do it. I don't have it to do. And I feel like I gotta talk to my son again tonight. That was my son in the chat. Most of y'all know him. Wavy Cam, that's my baby. That's the one who was talking to me earlier. He the one said, "Mom, when you gonna talk about it?" They be hearing about everything on the news before I do. He was like, "Mom, when you gonna talk about Daunte on the hood table?" I was like, "I'm gonna talk about Daunte on the hood table." And he said, "I don't understand how they can be in the police for so long and they can't tell the difference between a taser and a gun." He said, "I don't understand." And I told him, this is why I be tripping with y'all. Like, okay, I done helped my sons more than several times get cars because I don't do the Uber mom thing. After they both got out of high school, after running them around to all their sports events, running back and forth to each child's sports events, each child's functions, birthday parties, all kind of practices, games, and events, extracurricular activity. After doing that by myself, once they got old enough to drive, let's go get a car. Now, sometimes they'll get a car and they can't get their plates on time. And I'm like, okay, find out how much the place is. I help you get your place. Why? Not because they're school. Has nothing to do with that. They can even pay me back if I wanted them to, and sometimes they do pay me back some of it. You know how we are with our kids. Hey, you help your kids out. You don't always ask your kids to pay you back. There are some things though that I have asked my kids to pay me back for. Don't get it twisted now. I might put you on a $25 a week payment plan, but Mama want her money. Mama want her coins. But in some situations, like where it really, really, really is important, I just be like, get your place. I don't want to see you driving out there because I have a fear in my heart. Kids, sometimes they be like, oh, nothing gonna happen to me. Ain't nothing gonna happen to me. Then when they get pulled over, they realize, am I gonna get out of this situation alive? Okay, what has mama taught me? What has mama taught me? Okay, don't move quickly. Keep my hands in the air. Be very, very, very not respectful, but damn near kissing ass. You have to damn near teach your kids to kiss ass. All they ass. With both lips. Sloppy wet. Because they might feel like, if I don't be nice enough, if I don't be respectful enough, will I get home alive? So yeah, that's why a lot of times I be telling my sons, you gotta have the right place, you gotta have your insurance. Is your insurance paid? Even my oldest son, who don't even live here anymore, the one who having a baby, yeah, that's my shirt I got made for the baby shower this weekend. My new grandbaby gonna be named Ace. But oh, and thank you, silly mommy. You said congratulations again. Thank you, boo. Yes, I was doing my doggone thing with the baby shower. Yes. So I had to come through. Like how I'm gonna be a whole custom cake designer and not do all the desserts and the treats for my own children's baby showers. His girlfriend was so in tears, but we're gonna get to that a little bit later after I finish what I was saying. But yeah, as far as the plates and getting pulled over and all that, I'll be like really, really strict on my sons when it comes to, is your insurance paid? Did you get your insurance? What is it due? Is it even a 24-year-old? Because he still gets mail here sometimes, and sometimes he get mail from his insurance company. Your insurance company sent you this. Did you pay your insurance? Yes, mom. I just paid it a few days later. Okay, don't I don't play about that. If you get pulled over, it better not be for something dumb. Like you got the wrong place. Your place ain't valid. You ain't got no insurance. Your license, things that you can prevent, things that you can really prevent. Why get pulled over for something dumb and get a ticket for something dumb? Like why? So yeah, I'm really strict on them. They would tell you. Cam ain't in here right now. He did knock on my door earlier. He's like, "What y'all talking about?" I'm like, "I'm talking about the Daunte." So that's when he jumped in the chat and he started commenting about the police. But yeah, I don't play when it comes to them driving and stuff like that because I'm really protective. I just want my kids to come home safe, like any other parent. Just when you leave out the door, always tell your kids you love them. Always give them a hug. Always, just you never know. You never know. And then again, you know how it goes. You can do all the right things, all the right things, and still not make it home alive. So yeah. So sad. Uh, hmm. But again, like I said, there's gonna be a devil advocate that's gonna be like, well, they shouldn't have. They did. Da 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 da. I'm like, whatever. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear nothing. That person knew the difference between a gun and a taser, and if they didn't, they don't need to be on the damn force. And that's how the hell I feel. And if that chick don't get fired, they telling me something. That's just telling me something. If that chick don't get fired because you accidentally, everything is always accidentally. Ugh. Ugh. Anyway, moving quite along. Moving right along. Hey, Sugar Cane. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. I just wanna show a few pics for those of y'all who might not have saw. But I did do some desserts for my son, as some of y'all have already saw. And I wanna tell everybody thank you. I appreciate everyone who has something kind and something nice to say about my son's baby shower and giving us our shout outs and all that kind of stuff. So let me go over here so I can show you guys. And then we're gonna wrap this up. You said you're giving your baby a bath. Okay. Clean them up. Shine them up. Clean as a whistle. As my grandma used to say, clean them clean as a whistle. But anywho, here's a few of the pictures. I hope y'all can see them okay. Let me see. Is this the beginning? I think this is the first pic. Yeah, I think this is the first pic. Okay, so this is the little cake that I made. I don't like how this don't show everything. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, community wall. Yeah, I have to click on the picture. I might have to go to my Facebook page, but y'all can. I guess you can see most of it. I guess on Facebook it doesn't like. I mean, on YouTube it doesn't show like the whole picture. But that is like the cake, the personalized cake that I made for my son's girlfriend. She didn't want a cake. She did not want a cake. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just go to Facebook. Hold on. Let me, because I don't like the way those pictures are showing up on YouTube. She didn't want a cake because of the fact she was like, ain't that many people gonna be there? So, just make cupcakes and, maybe some treats or something like that. She really didn't like ask. She knows I'm a personal custom cake decorator, so she knows she could have asked, but she was just like, I don't know what I want to do because it's not going to be a lot of people. It's the Rona. Everybody don't want to come out. Stuff like that. So I was like, I don't give a dog. How many people gonna be at the baby shower? This is my first grandbaby that's coming out somebody's womb. Okay. Um. So I was like, I don't care if 5 people show up. Which, of course, more people than that showed up. But I was like, I don't care if 5 people showed up. We gonna have this baby shower as if it was not the Rona. And I'm gonna make desserts, and I'm gonna make cakes, and I'm gonna make cupcakes, and I'm gonna do da 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 da. And whoever show up, show up. Who's ever there, it is meant to be. For whoever's there. So, let's see. Here we go. See if I got a close picture of the cake. That's me and my sons. The one in the middle is the daddy. The one right here, that's Wavy Cam. And we are at my son's girlfriend's mother's house. So we had the baby shower over there. She wanted to have it at her mom's house. I didn't mind. I just bring the desserts and I bring my gifts and then I bounce out. Okay. So for the first time, I did not have a party at my house, but it was a lot of fun. It was the first time I ever been over her mother's house. It was the first time that I actually was truly acquainted with her mother, with my son's mother, baby's mother's mother. So it was cool over there, and I met the mother, I met the grandmother, I met my girlfriend, all the sisters and siblings that she got. They got a really big family, actually. So yeah, we was at their house this past weekend, and that's me and my son. You see, he got Ace's uncle established 2021 on his shirt, and I got Ace's Yaya because that's what I'm gonna be called, Yaya, short for Tanya. And I don't want to be called grandma. So anyway, I chose to be called Yaya. But yeah, so let me see how big I can get this cake. Hold on, let me see. Okay, here's a good picture. That's the back side though. That's the back side of the cake. Let me see if I can get a front. That's his little name. I put his little name on it. Of course, it's fondant. It's made out of fondant. It's edible. That's some of the desserts I made. Chocolate covered Rice Krispie treats, chocolate covered pretzels. I made a lot of those. I think I made like 50 Rice Krispies and I made like 70 chocolate covered pretzels. It was a lot. And here are some of the cupcakes that I made. With the edible fondant and stuff on top. You can eat you can eat it. Some people don't like to eat fondant, but it's alright. If you eat it, you ain't gonna die. And here's another set of cupcakes she wanted chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. So I did 3 flavors. Here's the front of the cake. Here's the front of the cake. And that's just some other. That's me. That's me. But yeah, so it was fun. It was a lot of fun. It's my first baby. Yeah, I went hard in the paint in the kitchen, baking my butt off and making treats. But thanks everybody again, everybody who sent their congratulations, people in my city, family, friends who came out to support. Some people, it was a drive-by baby shower, so some people stayed, some people just drove by and dropped off things. But it meant a lot to me because it's my first grandbaby, and it meant a lot to my son, my oldest son, because it's his first baby. It's actually their first baby. Neither one have children. So this is their first baby together. So I'm excited, and the baby is due in May. Okay. So we got a few more weeks before the baby will be here. And of course, when my baby comes, my little Ace, I'm gonna be posting some pictures and stuff like that. So everybody who follow me on Facebook, I'll be posting like public pictures, a few, not a lot, just a few, for the public. So y'all see a little new grandbaby. And I'll show a picture on here on YouTube as well. But anyway, on that note, you guys, I did 2 shows tonight. I'm about to wind it down and chill out for the rest of the evening. I gotta get up early, be at work by 7. So I want to thank you for tuning in tonight. I always tell you guys, stay safe, be blessed, and remain vigilant at all times. I always tell you guys, remain vigilant at all times because you just don't never know what could go down when you walk out your. And yes, it's a boy, silly mommy. It's a boy. His name is Ace. His name is Ace. Yes. Let me know if y'all need anything. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I sure will. I sure will, boo. Thanks for the love. Thank you so much. But everybody, again, remain vigilant, stay safe, be blessed. Make sure if you forgot to like the video, thumbs up the video, share, subscribe to the Hood Table. Y'all know we on Facebook, IG, Twitter, and thehoodtable.com where you can get your The Hood Table merchandise. And also, don't forget, we have a YouTube Facebook page. So it's called The Hood Table, of course. I have 2 Facebooks dedicated to The Hood Table. One of them is called The Hood Table, of course, and the other one is for our Ruthless TV show fans, the Tyler Perry TV show Ruthless. If you're interested in joining any of those groups, let me know in the comment section and I'll drop the link to those groups. I think we have like 400 people in each group. I know in the Ruthless group we got almost 400 people. A lot of people like that TV show, child. We be talking about Ruthless in there and all the scandalous things that be going on that Tyler Perry show. And then of course on the Hood Table, it's just like here on the Hood Table, we talk about different things from the hood to the White House in that Facebook group. So if you want to join either one of those Facebook groups, let me know. Let me know or hit me up on Instagram or something. You have a request? Oh, what's your request? You said you gonna hit me up on Insta? What's your request? You want to request the to join the group, or you got a different type of request? Let me know. Have you seen the Netflix short movie? Netflix short movie. It's called Short. Oh, child. Let me see. Netflix short movie. I've been watching a lot of movies on Netflix and Hulu, but I don't think I've seen Short. Is it called Short? Is that the name of it? The Netflix short movie. Hold on, let me see. Shorts. Oh, it's called Shorts. Like SHORTS, Shorts. You said no two different strangers? Hold on, let me pull up my Netflix. I got Netflix right here on my laptop. Okay, let me type in shorts. Okay, it says chaos erupts when local learn that an 11-year-old boy has discovered a mysterious rock that grants the wishes of whoever possesses. Is that what you're talking about? Typo two distant strangers. Okay, hold on. Okay, two distant strangers. Oh, that's old girl, ain't it? Hold on. Let me see. Okay, it says in this Oscar nominated short film, a man trying to go home to his dog is stuck in a time loop that forces him to relieve a deadly run in with a cop. Oh no, I haven't seen that movie. Uh-uh. Oh, see, now I'm gonna have to check it out. It's only 32 minutes long too. So it is a really short movie. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll watch it tonight before I go to bed. I'll check it out, and then maybe we can discuss it on Friday Live if I don't go live, between now and then. Because of course it's summertime, so most of y'all know in the summertime I work a summer job, and it's just part time, a few days a week, a few hours a week. I really like it, but I only like to do it in the summertime. But anyway, so that started back up. It starts back up Wednesday. So a few days out the week, in the evening times, I'll be doing my little summer job, getting little coins, extra coinage and stuff. But yeah, so I'm still gonna try to keep on top of my TV shows and my reviews and everything. But y'all know in the summertime I can get pretty busy, but we do our best to keep up with our shows and our hot topics and things like that. But yeah, I'm gonna watch it tonight. Yes, I'm gonna watch it. It's only 32 minutes. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give me a little refill. Give me a little refill, and then I'll Oh, Duchess Kelly, he always be bringing up different ideas and giving out different TV show or Hulu or you know suggestions for people. So yeah, definitely. If he suggested it, I know I'm going to watch it. I know I'm going to watch it. And everybody, Silly Mommy for Life is an actual YouTuber. I like to try to shout out all my my fellow YouTubers who be tuning in and who drops down in the chat. Y'all know A View is a View was on here earlier. She jumped on the StreamYard. So make sure y'all check out A View is a View. And also make sure you check out Silly Mommy for Life. Check out both of their YouTube channels. Sugarcane. I don't know if Sugarcane is a actual YouTuber. Tony Dimples, are you a YouTuber? Oh, let me look up Tony Dimples. Tony Dimples. I remember it's Tony Dimples. Uh, underscore too cute. Too cute. I don't think Tony Dimples is a YouTuber. I don't think she is, and I don't know if she's still in. Sometimes you're in the bushes. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I love supporting my fellow YouTubers because I support a lot of people. I support a lot of people, so I love when they support as well and they drop down and even if it's just to stay a few minutes because I know a lot of people be busy doing their thing channels and stuff. Mommy for Life and A View. Those are two that I know for sure who down in the chat tonight. So make sure you guys check out their channel, show them some love. Mario Echoes, I think he's going to be starting a YouTube channel. I hope so. Really hope so. I know we're talking about it in 402 revenue. I don't know why he ain't started no YouTube channel. But yeah, y'all need to get on that. Y'all need to get on that. But anyway, you guys, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm gonna check out that movie. Hold on. It's called Two Distant Strangers on Netflix. Uh Silly Mommy, she heard about it in Duchess Kelly Love's chat and he suggested it over there, and she suggested it to us. So we're gonna check it out, and we'll talk about it. We'll discuss it probably on Friday Night Live. But anyway, on that note, make sure you like and share the video. Subscribe to the Hood Table if you haven't already. I love you guys. Thanks for all the congratulations and the love for my new grandbaby boy, my new little boy named Ace. I just love my shirt. I wish I could wear it every day, but I know I get talked about if I wore it every day. But yeah, I had to get one personalized for the baby shower. I had to let everybody know representing that's my little G baby that's about to be born. You know what I'm saying? But I love you too. You said they'll have you thinking about what is wrong doing. Oh man, now we gotta watch it, silly mommy. Now I got okay. I'm about to watch it. I swear I'm gonna watch it tonight. So we'll have to discuss that in a few days. But you guys, stay blessed, be safe, remain vigilant at all times. Take care of them kids. Show them a lot of love. Don't sleep on showing your kids and your family how much you really love them. Especially when y'all depart from each other during the day. I love you. Give me hugs. Da 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 da. You know, I'm just saying. And don't forget to keep it hood. Bye. Yes, please Insta me. Please hit me up on Instagram, especially if you want to join my Facebook groups for the Hood Table and for Tyler Perry's Ruthless Show. They are my Facebook groups. I created them, okay? I'm not inviting y'all to somebody else's groups. These are my Facebook groups, okay? All right, I holla.